Dan was also the incident commander during the Boston Marathon bombing and is now the owner of the Linsky Group. Dan, I want to start with New York. And I don't know, does it look like anything but a work slowdown?
So it looks like for the past 2 weeks, the nation's eyes have been focused on New York as they lay two of their brothers to rest. And I think the men and women of NYPD have been doing double duty, trying to pay homage and take care of those families in a time of crisis and need, and at the same time police the protests and do the everyday things that go on in New York. We saw that last night, two of NYPD's finest out doing their job, being shot in the line of duty. So it looks like NYPD's out there doing their job. Do we think that people didn't make discretionary arrests if they avoided them the last couple weeks? I'm sure that happened. I think we give the officers some time to catch their breath, to have the emotions of the last couple weeks subside, and to get back to what they were doing last night, their everyday duty. And the majority, we see this in police departments around the country. There are officers that go out every night and do the majority of their work, and there are other officers who have put their time on and aren't as aggressive. That natural order of things will get back in the next few days, and NYPD will be doing what they did best last year, keeping their city safe, cutting crime, and building trust with their community.
Donnie.
Commissioner Donnie Deutsch, no bigger fan of the police force than myself. My grandfather was a mounted cop in Harlem. Do you agree with Commissioner Bratton that the officers made a mistake turning their backs at the funeral?
So I think, the first time there was an emotional response, and I think, people just reacted to that emotional response. I think the second time was unfortunate because there was some time to think of how that would impact the family. And instead of just focusing on laying that officer to rest, it took away from that. I think, there's cause of concern. The police don't feel the mayor has their back, and the mayor somehow gave them that impression. I think let's put that aside. Let's fix it. The mayor's put one of the most progressive police leaders in the country in charge of NYPD. I know the men and women of NYPD respect Commissioner Bratton. Let's get them focused on the mission, their day-to-day operation, what he needs them to do what they did last year, lower crime and increase trust with the community, and go forward from that. But I think there was some time to heal. That was unfortunate, and I think it did take away.